morning, everyone. Welcome to day 12 of the foundation challenge. So I want to have for supper tonight an A plus B plus C meal, which means that I can't have an A plus C meal as my last meal of the day. So I did not eat earlier so that it's lunchtime now. So I can have an A plus B plus C meal now and one for supper. So that's cool. First of all, I wanted to tell you I got a new shirt and I absolutely love it. I think it's super, super cute. But I wanted to give it a little bit of background. So they have t-shirts. The Derby website has t-shirts on Amazon, not super expensive. And if you buy one, $1 of it profit-wise goes to their website, which, okay, that's fine, whatever. I am by no means fatalistic in terms of my approach in life. Like, yeah, everybody's born and the one thing you're guaranteed in life is to die. But it's not like, I'm not the type of person. I'm usually fairly optimistic about things. I'm not very pessimistic type person. But I absolutely love this shirt for two reasons. One, it reminds me of like playing a video game. And unless you believe in reincarnation, which if you do, super cool. That's awesome. Good for you. I don't, but if you do, that's totally fine. But this shirt to me is very much a live your life to the best ability that you can, because you get one go around on earth. So if you get one chance, do it as best as you can, be the best person that you can, you know, whatever you can do to make life good for you and for others. But I can't say that I'm super 100% great at that, and I just became vegan 3 years ago, so not exactly, anyway, I'm trying. So we'll go with that. But I wanted to show you my shirt because I really like it. It's super cute. I'm gonna have to give it to Samantha though, because my daughter, because I have not washed it and it's not going to fit me after I wash it because it's 100% cotton, which is really a bummer. But anyway, it's a super cute shirt. So it says, I'm on my last life. So it just reminds me of like 1980s type video game that you would play with the little lives that go away. And not at all, like I said, not at all fatalistic type personality here at all. I just thought that was like really super cute. You only have one life to live, so live it to the best of your ability. Exercise if you want to, and eat healthy food, and just feel good about everything. So anyways, I really like my new shirt. Okay, that's one thing. Two, we went to Costco this morning, and Costco, at least this one, and for this time, who knows what they'll have next time, they have Ninch. And it's like super, super, super way lots less expensive than the kind that we normally buy. So I normally buy a container that has 22 ounces in it. It's a big container, and it is approximately like $25. And this has 20 ounces in it, and it was 14. So, and it's vegan, and it's non-GMO rather, and it's super healthy for you. So cool. So there's that. I was very excited about that. So lunch. I am having A plus B plus C meal, obviously. And so for my A, we're gonna have some soy curls. They're still actually soaking at the moment because they're still hard. But we're gonna have some soy curls with a tiny little bit of barbecue sauce drizzled over the top. And then for my B column, I'm going to have 1 cup, a combination of corn and peas. And then my 2 cups of vegetable is actually just gonna be cucumbers. So, you're losing your fork, dude. So anyways, that's what I'm going to have. And then my husband and I are going to split a container of blackberries. My mom had bought these at Market Street. They were, oh, I got water everywhere. They're 5 for $1, which is like super, super cheap. They're probably not organic, I would assume, at that price. But anyways, so my husband and I will split those, and he's gonna have some carrots with his as well. So yeah, I will take a picture and insert it here for you of what it is that I'm having for lunch, but really, really, really basic. However, I'm going to make a meal later with you guys that's gonna be like, I know it's gonna be phenomenal. I'm super, super excited about it. It's called roasted, I don't remember what it's called, but it's got roasted tomatoes and roasted bell peppers with zucchini and corn. So super exciting. Anyways, I am gonna go and work on finishing up getting some lunch ready, and I will see you guys again later to make some food. Alrighty guys, so I wanted to talk to you about the soup that we're going to be making. It's roasted bell pepper and tomato soup with zucchini and corn. So that's what it's called, and I'll obviously put a link for you guys in the description box below so you won't have any worries about having to write anything down or anything like that. I need to get this started relatively soon in the oven because you're supposed to roast the vegetables for like 45 minutes, no, 25 to 30 minutes at 450 degrees. So you're supposed to take 2 pounds of tomatoes, which is right there, cut them in half, and then And you're supposed to have on the same baking sheet one onion that you have chopped into, like, just put into circles. So anyways, that's that. And then you're supposed to have 2 to 3 peppers that you cut them in half, de-seed them, put them on a baking tray, and then you put them in the oven and let them sit until they're charred. And then you have to let them sit for a few minutes when they come out of the oven so that you don't burn yourself. That's what the instructions say. And then after that, you progress to other things. But it does actually say to work on other things while you're letting this cook in the oven. My oven is super busy right now, so I have made, I'm almost done. I've got about 8 minutes left making muffins for the boys, for the kids, Samantha's home, for the kids for tomorrow for breakfast. I'm going to make a chocolate chip cookie cake for them for dessert for tonight after supper, and I'm making this. So this needs to go in next so that I have time for it to come back out and cool down a little bit so that I can progress with the rest of the soup. But I just wanted to let you know that's the first step, and it needs to happen before the rest of the stuff gets going. So I'll be back to talk to you guys a little bit about what else has to happen after this. But for right now, I need to get this stuff in the oven as soon as that's out. Well, I need to increase the temperature to 450 first. But after I do that, then I need to get this cooking. So I just thought I would check in with you guys and let you know that this is what we're going to be having for supper. It's going to be awesome, I'm pretty sure. It might not be, I don't know. I'm hopeful. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to taste really good. So I'll see you guys in a little bit for some more soup stuff. Alrighty guys, so the next step in this whole soupy process is that you're supposed to put other food on the stove and get it going, and you're supposed to let this broth simmer while the oven is going. So I've got 20 minutes yet on the oven pretty much. So what I have done is taken 1 pound of zucchini, which I took 2 kind of smallish, they weren't really, maybe medium sized, maybe zucchini, and 1 yellow squash, and chopped them and quartered those. And then you're supposed to put that in a pot. And then you take 3 cups of corn and put that in a pot. You're supposed to have put butter in the bottom of your pot, melted it, and then cooked the zucchini and the corn in that. And yeah, that's not happening. But my corn is frozen, so I don't think I'm gonna need a whole lot of liquid. But you put those 2 things in the pot and you let it cook for about 5 minutes. And then what do we do next? After that, we're going to add, and again, recipe will be in the description box below for you guys, I promise. So we're going to add some garlic. You're supposed to add a jalapeno. I'm not doing that. I will, if we have some roasted green chilies, I can open that, and my husband can put some in his soup if he wants, but I probably don't want any. I'm really good with the flavor, not the heat. So anyways, so you do garlic. I'm gonna leave the jalapeno out. I'm going to leave the salt out because it's totally not necessary because we're going to be making broth for this. That's got plenty of salt. But it says a teaspoon of salt, which again, 2,400 milligrams of sodium? I don't think so. And then we want 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1/2 teaspoon of sweet paprika. I do not have sweet paprika. I only have smoked paprika. Good enough. And then you're also supposed to let that cook, put the spices on your food, let that cook for another minute. And then you want to put in your chicken stock, which we're obviously not going to do that. We're going to use some veggie broth. So the veggie broth, I'm going to use the vegetable better than bouillon, not the chicken one, the better than bouillon vegetable one, because it's 50% less sodium. So I'm going to put a tablespoon in there, which actually would only be 3 cups of liquid instead of 4, but that's okay. I think a tablespoon is going to be sufficient. We're going to start with that and see. I think that's going to be okay. And then you also want to put in 2 tablespoons of whatever kind of sugar of choice. So I'm just going to use regular sugar. And allow that to simmer while your vegetables are still roasting in the oven. So that's the next step. I'm gonna go do that, and then when the vegetables come out of the oven, we'll chat about those as well. So I'll be back soon. Guys, I forgot to tell you. So I'm actually also going to add 2 cans of pinto beans to this because I want something in the A column, and there's nothing that I have in this soup that's in the A column, so I need a protein, which anyway, that's gonna be like not quite 4 cups, so probably about 3 to 3.5, maybe about 3.5 cups of beans. But I think that'll go really well in the soup. I don't think that's gonna be a problem at all. And it's gonna make it so it's an A plus B plus C meal for me rather than a B plus C. And there's no version of B plus C going on here. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna do as well. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty guys, so the soup part of it has been on the stove just simmering away. And this is now ready to be blended. So I've got the tomatoes and onions in the bottom and the roasted bell peppers. It said that if they're well roasted, the skins will come right off, and they were bubbly and darkened, and yeah, they didn't come off really well. So, yep, like my fingertips are all brown and stuff from the blackened part of the peppers, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go blend this, put it in the pot, and it says to let it simmer for an additional 10 minutes. So, as soon as it is ready to be served, I will show you guys what it looks like, and we will do a taste test. So, I'll see you guys soon. Alrighty guys, so soup is ready. Here is a good picture of it. I got it on a spoon so that it's cooling down because it's very, very hot. Very, very hot. I have not tried it yet. Oh, that's very good. My husband said it smelled really, really good. Yeah, it tastes really good. Holy cow, that's very tasty. So you can have like 4 cups of this, no problem, because there's pretty much an equal amount of column A, column B, and then column C had a ton of vegetables in there. So enjoy yourself, have 4 cups of this. It's fantastic. I would highly recommend you eat that. It's kind of a lot of work. Little bits, but it was worth it. It's really tasty. Cool. Alrighty, so we're gonna go put some food on the table and have supper, and I will talk to you guys in probably a couple hours for some exercise. See you soon. Okay, so we are actually doing a repeat of an exercise from before. It's a tendon strength recipe. Duh. It's a tendon strength video this time, or actually just a thing on the computer. But we've done the exercise before. I think that we will see if we can do 5 of them like we did last night. So level 2 rather than level 1. But oh, that's not working. Hang on. There we go. So I'm having a hard time centering this. I am so sorry. There we go. Yeah. So I'm going to not think that this is going to be terribly difficult. We've definitely done this before. I'm pretty sure that we did this fairly successfully last time. So yeah, I think that'll be okay. I'm going to try for 5. If we can't do 5, we'll for sure do 3. But that is what day 12 is going to end up on. And yes, I know I'm wearing a sweatshirt still, and I won't be wearing it for very long because as soon as we start working out, I'll be nice and hot. But I've been freezing for forever, so I'm going to take that off just as soon as we're going to be ready to start. I'm waiting on my husband right now. So I will see you guys again tomorrow. Hope you're having a great day.